Will you please stand for the posting of the colors presented by the Sam Houston State University Color Guard, and then join in singing the national anthem led by Dr. Rebecca Renfro, Associate Professor of Voice in the School of Music. Please remain standing until the Color Guard has exited the Coliseum.
Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Right time. Right. Left, right, left, right. Left, right. Color guard. Ha. Left, pace. Reason, arms. Ready? Pace! Prepare to post! Colors! Reason, arms! Order, arms! Ready? Pace! Forward, height, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, forward, height, left, right, left, right. Left, right.
You may be seated. Welcome to Sam Houston State University. My name is Mike Stevenson, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. It is my honor and my pleasure to welcome you to the single most important academic event of the year, the graduation of our students. Today is a day of joy and celebration as we acknowledge and honor the hard work and the outstanding academic accomplishments of these graduates in the College of Criminal Justice. Joining me on stage to celebrate this special day are members of the university administration. May I ask each to stand as their name is called. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Dr. Elisa White, President. Dr. Brian McCall, Chancellor of the Texas State University System. Dr. John Hayek, Vice Chancellor for Academic and Health Affairs of the Texas State University System. Mr. Daniel Harper, Vice Chancellor and Chief Financial Officer of the Texas State University System. Dr. Sean Cunningham, Vice Chancellor for Governmental Relations of the Texas State University System. Dr. Carlos Hernandez, Chief Financial Officer and Senior Vice President for Finance and Operations. Dr. Heather Thielemann, Senior Vice President for Strategic Enrollment and Innovation. Mr. Frank Parker, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mr. Frank Holmes, Vice President for University Advancement. Major General Retired David Glazer, Chief Strategy Officer. Dr. McCartney Johnson, Deputy to the President. Dr. Philip Lyons, Dean of the College of Criminal Justice. Dr. Ken Hedrickson, Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School. Dr. Rebecca Renfro, Associate Professor of Voice, and Mr. Larry Larison, President of the Alumni Board of Directors. Please join me in recognizing these members of the Platform Party. Additionally, the stage party is joined by the department chairs, the faculty, and the university administration who have instructed, advised, and counseled you during your years at SAM. Will the faculty members, department chairs, and university administration please stand and be recognized? Graduates, today is the culmination of your years of study at Sam Houston. It is only appropriate that you hear your congratulatory remarks from our university president. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce the president of Sam Houston State University, Dr. Elisa White, who will greet you and introduce our speaker. Dr. White.
Good morning. I am so happy to see you today, so happy that you're here. So happy that you made it. I know there are a lot of people who are happy that you made it. So happy that we have air conditioning in Texas, which is great. So honored guests, faculty, staff, alumni, and most especially our graduates, welcome. Bienvenidos. It's an honor to serve as president of Sam Houston State University. Everything that students, faculty, staff, and administration do throughout the year culminates today. You have done great things. You've done things that were not easy, but you persevered, and you didn't do them alone. Our faculty and staff, as Provost Stevenson said, have worked with you. And we have some of the best faculty in the country. And why do I say that? Because they win national and international awards. Because their research is published in some of the finest academic journals in the country, and again, internationally. There is a special sauce about Sam Houston, though, and that is because our faculty work so closely with you, our students. I met several of you this week who have worked in the labs with the faculty as undergraduates and, of course, as graduate students. And you get experience here that you may not get everywhere. And these faculty are committed to your success, and those faculty are applauding you today. Staff have also been on the front line. I tease about this, but I know it to be true. Probably every desk on campus has tissue somewhere, just in case you need it when you go by. But they help with your residence hall assignments, counseling. They make our campus beautiful and safe. And so please help me again thank the faculty and staff at Sam Houston State University. So we are stronger as an institution because we're diverse. There is strength in diversity. And we have a lot of military-affiliated students. And thanks to the ROTC students for being our color guard today. We have one of the best programs in the country, and they will have their commissioning ceremony tonight. We have a lot of first-generation students, nearly half. We have a lot of traditional students who come directly from high school, some who come as transfer from community colleges, and last year we had a 75-year-old graduate with a physics degree. We are a diverse campus. And in 2020, we met the criteria to be called a Hispanic serving institution, which means that 25% of our student body is Hispanic. And I am working on my Spanish, but I have a ways to go. But the important part is the diversity makes us richer because of the stories who are represented here, and you are part of that SAM story. Now, the graduates, I talked to some of you this week as you were going through a lot of different ceremonies, and some of you were so thrilled and proud and so excited. Some of you were so prized that you made it here. I was not surprised at all. But you know what? You've been looking at this day, but there are people in this audience who have dreamed of today long before you did. Long before you did. And so I'm just going to ask, if you're a parent or a grandparent of a graduate, please stand. Let us thank you. So they're so excited for you, but they may not realize you're coming home to get back that bedroom. If you're a spouse, partner, significant other of a graduate, please stand. You have definitely sacrificed. If you're a child, regardless of the age of a graduate, please stand. And now this is my favorite part because I'm trying to grow enrollment. If you're a college age sibling, no, if you're a sibling of a graduate, please stand. If you're college age, we're coming after you. Seriously though, the point is, a lot of people have made sacrifices to help you get here. Thank you all for making education a priority in your family. So today, we celebrate you graduates, the night you spent studying, writing papers, you've met new friends, and you've left your mark on this community. You're carrying the Sam Houston banner, but you have also changed us, and we are stronger for it. So some of you have forged a new path in your family, and so to the graduates, if you're the first person in your family to graduate from college, would you please stand? Let us honor you. Wow. Wow. Thank you. You have changed your family story. I love that. I love that. If you're graduating today and you've served in the military, please stand. Let us honor you. Thank you for your service. And I know that's a family sacrifice. So graduates, today you're Bearcats. You will always be Bearcats, and we celebrate your achievement. So today I'm honored to introduce our commencement speaker. We are part of the Texas State University system, and you've met some of our leaders today. But Texas State University system and all of its component institutions are part of a larger higher ed community led by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. And we work together to better our state. And I'm really happy that the Commissioner of Higher Education for the state of Texas, Dr. Harrison Keller, is your commencement speaker. He's a sixth-generation Texan with more than 2 decades of experience in educational budget, policy, digital learning, senior university administration, management, fundraising, building effective coalitions among school districts, community colleges, universities, systems, and policymakers. He served at the University of Texas at Austin, where he was deputy to the president for strategy and policy and a professor of practice. He also served at UT Austin as vice provost for higher education policy and research. Dr. Keller was executive director of the Office of Educational Innovation and the Center for Teaching and Learning. So to the faculty, he knows where you are, and he knows where you've been, and he's going to tell us probably where we're all going. But prior to coming to UT Austin, Dr. Keller was Director of Research for the Texas House of Representatives and Senior Education Advisor for the Speaker of the Texas House. He is a recognized innovator in policy and programs for improving college readiness and student success, especially for low-income and first-generation students. He has taught at Georgetown University, St. Edward's University, and the University of Texas at Austin. He holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Notre Dame, a master's and PhD in philosophy from Georgetown University. He and his wife Gina live in Austin with their 3 children. Graduates, at this time, I present your commencement speaker, Dr. Harrison Keller.
Well, thank you for that kind introduction, President White and Chancellor McCall, Provost Stevenson, Dean Lyons, Board of Regents, and distinguished Sam Houston faculty, good morning. And to the parents, the families, the friends, welcome, but most importantly, on behalf of our great state of Texas, to the graduates, to the Bearcat class of 2022, congratulations on this momentous achievement. It's an honor to be standing among so many talented Texans and celebrate your accomplishments. This ceremony marks an achievement that you're always going to remember. I hope that y'all are able to take time to take a deep breath sometime later today and reflect on what that diploma represents. Now, right now, the significance of this moment may be too great to take in all at once, especially right now as we lean into the pomp and circumstances and we've dressed up in our best medieval gowns to contemplate the future. But beyond the celebrations and the academic regalia, at least for the next few minutes, I'd like to acknowledge some of the more significant aspects of this milestone. So you all earned your degrees in a singularly challenging time for our state, for our nation, and for our world. And maybe along the way, maybe you thought about giving up, but you didn't. You stuck with it. And you demonstrated your determination, your resilience, and your grit. And now, Bearcat class of 2022, you have certainly earned your diplomas. So whether you're already working, you're about to start your first job, or on your way to enroll in your next academic program, you're well prepared to navigate the challenges that lie ahead. So I've been thinking a lot since they asked me to be your commencement speaker about what I should tell you as you set out on this next leg of your journey. And I've settled on my best top 3 pieces of advice for new graduates in 2022. Now, I can promise you are not going to read this on BuzzFeed, and I'm not going to tweet it, so it's really just for you. And I share it with great respect and pride for all you've accomplished, and I hope it's helpful along the way. So first, as the Texas Commissioner of Higher Education, I have the privilege of working with all our colleges and universities, working with employers across our states, and other government agencies. And we spend a lot of time analyzing our Texas economy and how workforce needs are changing. And based on what we're seeing, you all are finishing these degrees not a moment too soon. You've just earned a degree from one of the top colleges for criminal justice in the nation. And you have trained with the latest tools and the best practices in your field. And major companies are moving to and expanding in Texas every day. So Tesla, Amazon, Vexus Fiber, to name a few. Texas is hiring, and most of these new jobs are going to require degrees like the ones you've just earned. So you all are going to lead and serve in the most dynamic state in the nation, in critical fields of law enforcement, corrections, victim advocacy, security and intelligence, emergency management, forensics. And already, as you all know, these jobs look different than they did when you started these programs. How we work, how we communicate, how we shop, how we experience the world is different now. And our state, our national and global economies are changing faster than anyone anticipated. It's an exciting time where new jobs are being created no one could ever have predicted. Traditional roles have been re-envisioned. Many more people are working flexible schedules and telecommuting, and employers aren't sure what the new normal is going to look like. So while there are plenty of jobs out there, and how your career takes shape from this moment is probably not going to look exactly like you envisioned. So my first tip would be just to stay open. Stay open to new opportunities, stay open to changes in the marketplace, and even stay open to life's twists of fate. Because as a college graduate, new doors are going to open that you never expected, where you're going to have the chance to apply your talents and what you've learned to lead and thrive in your professions, to make a difference in the world, and to use your powers and your strengths for good. Now, if you're fortunate enough to know exactly what you want to do, or you think you do at this moment, know that the degree you received today is an important ticket to advancing to the next step. But sometimes that path is going to go in directions you didn't expect, and stay open to those unexpected opportunities that are going to come your way. Now, expectations for this graduating class are high, and a lot of responsibilities already rest on your shoulders right now, and those expectations carry weight. So your faculty believe in you, your families believe in you, I believe in you. But knowing that people believe in you doesn't lessen the weight of those expectations that you feel. And I know that right now, some of you all might actually be feeling a little bit uneasy, because you know better than anyone else that despite all those long hours and hard work, all those classes and tests and tuition bills, you might not know as much in this moment as you thought a college graduate was supposed to know. So let's be real. Everybody had days where you were late to class, where the homework assignment didn't quite make sense, that you were working on a paper that didn't quite come together, or a hard problem you couldn't solve. Maybe some of you had to miss class to take care of someone who needed you, or you just didn't have time to get through all the reading because you were exhausted from all of those hours of work and school. Hold on to those moments. Hold on to those feelings and sit with them. Don't gloss over them, because without a doubt, we need the knowledge that you've gained here, your technical skills, your abilities to tackle complicated problems and administer the right solutions. But we also need something else that comes with that education. See, the outside world thinks that you come to college to be filled up with knowledge, to have massive amounts of information transferred from your textbooks and from your professors into your brains. But we all know that's actually an old notion of what college is. It's part of what happens. But there's so much more going on. Other things that are going to be critical for building a career and a life that don't appear on your transcript. And some of that comes when you realize that you can only take so many classes, you can only read so much, and there are only so many hours in the day. And even when things go well, there are going to be things you don't remember, there's going to be things you don't understand, and things that don't make sense. Now, some of us have a lot of those moments. My own academic training was in philosophy. And philosophy sort of works like this. Here's your ego, and here's a cheese grater. And now we're going to combine those really rigorously. And the best case scenario is that you're going to learn a lot about a few things, and a little about an even fewer number of things before it's time to move on. But you also learn a ton about who you are along the way. And for everything else, there's Wikipedia, and there's Google. And that isn't what the colleges usually put on their marketing material. So when I go to Sam Houston's website, I don't see, come to Sam Houston to find out how much you don't know. But it's actually an important part of what a college education is all about. to challenge you and push the limits of your understanding and confront really hard questions. So at the end of the day, you know and can do a whole lot more than when you started here, but you also understand better just how limited your own knowledge is. And that knowing what you don't know is really important. And don't let go of that, because it's essential for the kind of humility you're going to need to ask new questions that need to be asked, to take on the really hard problems and keep learning. So I hope you remember what it felt like here when you learned something new. That aha moment when you've been wrestling with something and you finally figured it out, or you felt that you finally achieved true proficiency in something complex that you'd struggled with for a while. And that feeling is fantastic. Learning at the collegiate level is sometimes a slow and painful process, even in the best of times. And you all got to do it in the midst of a global pandemic, one of the most significant, devastating events to occur in the last half century. And you persevered and you pushed through. And despite all the reasons to quit, you kept learning. You kept working and you earned your diploma. That experience and the ability to keep learning despite enormous challenges and obstacles is incredibly valuable, especially when the pace of change isn't slowing down. It's only going to keep speeding up. So that brings me to my second tip, which is just to keep learning. Now, when I think about my own college journey, I think about teachers like Professor David Solomon, who let a goofy freshman from Texas walk with him after class and ask questions, or Professor Henry Richardson, who kept pushing me through graduate school and wouldn't let me settle for good enough. And I think about my college roommate, Jeremy Manier, who kept me from taking myself too seriously and played ridiculous pranks that I'm not going to share tonight. And thank God I went to college in the days before Instagram and TikTok. I can't imagine. So for y'all, maybe it was one of the professors who set the bar high and then helped you clear it. Maybe it was your study group. Maybe it was a mentor, a friend, or someone in your family who explained things, who pushed you, and who propped you up when you needed it. The point is that the degrees that are conferred today aren't something that y'all achieved all by yourself. There's so many people who contributed to that success. Some of them are here in the audience. Your friends, your family, your teachers. And from up here, I can feel the pride that they all feel for you, for how far you've come. And of course, across our state, we're all still recovering from profound losses on so many fronts. Remember back in spring 2020 when we thought we're going to jump right back into our regular routines of school and work, social routines after just a few weeks? That was such a beautiful fantasy. And for most of us, it didn't happen that way. Things didn't snap back to normal. Now it finally feels like we've turned a corner, but the normal's never going to be quite the same as it was before the pandemic. And despite all that, here you are. Despite all the certainty about what happened next, you stayed open to a more hopeful future. You stayed on track. You got it done. You kept learning. Thanks to your own hard work, yes, but also thanks to everyone who supported you along the way. And today, you're a graduate. So with all that in mind, let's pause just for a moment and look to your left, right? Now look to your right. Now, neither one of those people had it all figured out along the way. All of them were in the same boat. They worked hard, they kept learning, and they needed other people's help so that they could get here too. So my final tip for the next leg of your journey is to keep an eye out for those fellow travelers. Because everyone here today has been through a lot already. And there's going to be more to deal with. Some of it is going to be wonderful. Some of it's going to be less so. A whole lot is going to be changing incredibly fast. So even as you're trying to figure things out, remember that those people around you are trying to figure things out too. And they're your fellow travelers who are sometimes going to need your help and your encouragement and the benefit of the doubt, just like you did. Again, finishing a college degree is a momentous achievement, and it's hard in the best of times, and you all did it during a global pandemic. And you should wear that accomplishment with pride and let that achievement carry you to what happens next. On the other side of all those late nights studying and the stressful assignments and the exams and all those challenges have come new insights, new ideas, and even more, but better questions. And what emerged ultimately is a more resilient and better educated version of who you were when you got here. So as you commence to the next thing, please remember, stay open. Stay open to new opportunities along the way. Keep learning, embrace what you've learned, and ask questions, especially when the prevailing wisdom doesn't make sense. And look out for those fellow travelers. Accept help when you need it, and pay it forward. Together, all of those things are going to make you far better prepared to tackle the next big challenges. They'll help you be agile so you can adapt and keep moving forward when it really matters. And those are just some of the things that distinguish you as a Sam Houston State University graduate, and why Texas, our nation, and our world needs you and all you can contribute. You're more than ready to take it on, and I look forward to following your journeys and celebrating your successes. Congratulations, Bearcats. Thank you, good luck, and God bless.
Thank you, Dr. Keller, for those inspiring words, your story, and for being the first person in 20 years that I've ever heard use the word cheese grater in a speech at commencement. So we will always remember that. Thank you. It is now time for the conferral of our degrees. So it is my privilege to ask all the degree candidates to rise as able. President White, based upon the recommendation of the faculty at Sam Houston State University, I am pleased that these degree candidates have fulfilled all of the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honored to present them to you for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Provost Stevenson. So upon the recommendation of the faculties of Sam Houston State University, and by the authority vested in me as president by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree to which you were entitled with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Let me be the first to congratulate you as the newest graduates of Sam Houston State University.
Mark it, 10:12 a.m. It's official. You may be seated. In your program are the names of our bachelor's degree recipients who have distinguished themselves through outstanding academic achievement. Cum laude recipients achieved an overall GPA of at least a 3.5. Will those students who are graduating cum laude please rise and be recognized for your outstanding work? Thank you. Magna cum laude students achieved an overall GPA of 3.67. Will those students who are graduating magna cum laude please rise and be recognized? Finally, summa cum laude graduates achieved an overall GPA of 3.86 or higher. Will those who are graduating summa cum laude please rise and be recognized? Congratulations. Now the moment you've been waiting for, the roll call of graduates. So a few words, graduates. As a courtesy to your fellow Bearcats, the one sitting on the left and the right, as well as behind and in front of you, no selfies while on the stage. Please return to your seat and remain seated in the auditorium until all graduates have received their diplomas. Friends and family members, you are encouraged, and we're going to practice, to clap, or you can cheer loudly as your graduate crosses the stage. However, in a display of respect for the graduates and their families, I respectfully request that you do not use artificial noisemakers as the names are called. The reason for that is that the names of each graduate needs to be fully heard by their friends and family as they cross the stage on this special day. At this time, I ask Dr. Philip Lyons, Dean of the College of Criminal Justice, to begin the roll call of graduates.
Will the marshals please escort the recipients of the doctoral degrees from the College of Criminal Justice?
Brittany Lee Acquaviva, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chairs Dr. Chelly Clevenger and Dr. John Navarro. Alondra Denise Garza, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chairs Dr. Courtney Franklin and Dr. Jason Ingram. Carrie-Ann Graham, Doctor of Philosophy in Forensic Science, chair Dr. Rachel Houston. Chris Gerber, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chair Dr. Aaron Orrick. Christy Lee Gillion, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chair Dr. Jason Ingram.
It's still too soft. Can you project a little bit more?
Shamika Marie Kelly, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chair Dr. Elisa Toman. Alexis Rain Rockwell, Doctor of Philosophy in Criminal Justice, chair Dr. Jason Ingram.
Will the marshals please escort the recipients of the master's and bachelor's degrees from the College of Criminal Justice to the platform?
Karen Adriana Ahumada. Sarah Raisi Bellew. Safia Natalia Budasing. Annalise Alonia Brewer-Hall. Jalabis A. Cruz. Cameron Douglas Dunford. Rachel Nicole Fisher. Paula Gandara. Tierra L. Goodwin Pierce. Anna Isabel Gomez. Kylie Rianne Gordon. Kendall Louise Hartline. Kitara Dejan Harvey. Courtney Nicole Heathcock. Derek Craig Henderson. Jacob Robert Higginson. Sabrina Michelle Hodge. Elizabeth Rosalie Jones. Melanie Janice Jones. Brooke Lynn Larise. Rachel Nicole Last. Catherine Jean Lynn. Lashai Ruana Martin. Brenda Martinez. Brittany Nicole Medina. Abrahams Zahura Matumba. Jasmine Chantel Oleson. Kaylin Monet Powell. Erica Marie Puryear. Carolina Lamar Rodriguez. Caitlin Christie Ruckle. Jared Adam Sharp. Jason Giles Silby. Maya Isabella Solomon. Jeffrey Michael Sparks. Sarah Elaine Stewart. Caden Forrest Walker. Demare Kaylin Winfrey. Anne Catherine Wingert. Kelly Louise Wright. Wendy Estella Zuniga. Sarah Elon Adair, summa cum laude. Gabriel Edmundo Aguilar. Tristan H. Alexander. Elisa Nicole Allen. Delilah Marie Alvarado. April Marie Anderson. Walker Kyle Anderson. Logan Mason Ankenbrandt, cum laude. Manuel Ariano. Justin John Armon. Lily Marie Ortega, summa cum laude. Daisha Doretha Babineau. Zulia M. Bays. Daniel Baker. Caitlin E. Baker. Ulysses A. Balderas. Carlos Alberto Ballesteros. Anthony J. Baltonado, summa cum laude. Heather Fatima A. Barodi. Barcea Bautista. Jose Luis Behera. Richard C. Berg. Travis L. Berryhill. Abigail Lindsay Boggs, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Bookout. Annika Susada Bulamabong. Benjamin W. Bradford. Elliot Glenn Brecht. Jack Lambert Brewer, summa cum laude. Mason George Brooks. Wednesday Lynn Brassard. Brendan W. Brown. Libriana W. Brown. Hannah Nicole Burkhart. Haley Ann Belson. Brianna Cahoon. Danny Camacho. Jennifer Lauren Cantu. Sierra Lauren Cantu. Brendan Ryan Carey. Liliana Carrizales. Jasmine Nicole Carter. Carissa Magalia Cesares, magna cum laude. Oliver Elliott Cartledge. Abriel Marisol Casas. Cullen Craig Cashion. Ariana Marie Castor. Elva Irene Cavazos, magna cum laude. Darius Kevon Celestine. Trista Michelle Charo, magna cum laude. Lindsay Lynn Chauvin. Jemiah Renea Childs. Michaela Renee Christie. Cole Scott Christina. Hannah M. Christopherson, cum laude. Sydney Nicole Cisneros, cum laude, Honors College. Brianna J. Clay. Katerina Ann Coatney, cum laude. Sarah M. Condit. Alea Contreras. Arain Contreras. Genesis Jasmine Contreras. Raymond Michael Cooper, magna cum laude. Slater Freeman Corey, summa cum laude, Honors College. Natalia Rodriguez Coronado. Conrad Tyler Poole. Dana Lynn Kripe. Tennille Monique Crosby. Alan J. Cruz. Adriana Cuevas. Madison Lee DeLeo. Nakaira Acretia Dathard. Dominic Blaze Davis, cum laude. McKinley Brooke Davis. Maria Cristina de la Fuente. Cindy Naleli De Leon. Daisy Degadillo Melendez. Addison Lorraine Densmore. Shay M. Desilette. Robert L. DeVoe. Zachary B. Donofrio, cum laude. George William Dury III. Hallie Page Eisenman, summa cum laude. Robert Carl Eisenman III. Hannah Y. Eldridge. Alexis Elizondo. Delaney Nell Elrod, summa cum laude, Honors College. Brooke Ellen Endelier, magna cum laude. Alea Ty Escobar, cum laude. Alfonso Esparza. Priscilla Marie Estrada. Bella Marie Falcone. Gabrielle Angelica Angel Farris. Cade Matthew Ferguson. Amy B. Files, magna cum laude. Brandon Cade Fletcher. Raul G. Florencio. Ashley Annette Flores. Maria N. Flores, magna cum laude. Shayla Renee Fomby. Layla Michelle Ford. Michael Frederick Ford. Kyle Evelyn Fossland. Lindsay Ann Frazier. Elizabeth Jean-Marie Fuguet. Uram Galan Hernandez. Sarah Grace Gallardo, magna cum laude, Honors College. Jacqueline Lizette Gallo, magna cum laude. Alma Liliana Garcia. Ashley Marie Garcia. Gabriel Garcia. Judith Garcia. Kirsten Brian Garcia. Jacqueline Gaza. Kayla Rose Gessel. Kristen Gibson. Sharon Thyson Gibson. Jeremy Reed Galines, cum laude. David Jimenez Gomez Jr. Seth Andres Gomez. Amber Marie Gonzalez. Angel Gonzalez. Esmeralda Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Jalen D. Gossett. Jared Michael Gould, cum laude. Tyler Gabrielle Graves. Jacacia Green. Ruth Jasmine Greer. Tiffany Tatiana Victoria Guerra, cum laude. Madison Nicole Gwen. Ramon Antonio Gutierrez. Nelsie Darlene Gutierrez Acosta. Natalie Guzman. Aaliyah Bailey Hall. Jeffrey S. Hammer. Kyra Lace Helmick, cum laude, Honors College. Gail Desiree Hemmings. Crystal Hernandez, magna cum laude. Krista Nicole Hernandez. Fatima Jasmine Hernandez. Caitlin E. Hernandez, magna cum laude. Matthew Ray Hernandez, magna cum laude. Oscar Hernandez Morales Jr., cum laude. Heidi Janet Hinojosa. Nathan David Hood, magna cum laude. Destiny C. Horton. Crystal Nicole Houston. Deja Antoinette Howard. Taylor Alexis Howard. Jacob Lee Howell, summa cum laude. Wyatt Allen Huffman. Jamaica K. Hulse. Brandon W. Janitz. Caitlin Marie Jerema. Umar Shazad. Jordan Scott Jessup, summa cum laude, Honors College. Jackery Evan Jez. Kimberly Lizette Jimenez Marquez. Brianna N. Johnson. D'Angela Nicole Johnson. Madeline Celia Johnson. Naomi Danielle Johnson. Oriel Raquel Jones, cum laude. Johanna Jones. Yelim Yun. Latenzia Cherishu Juno. Alejandra Creslan Mendez, cum laude. Ryan Jeffrey Keys. Mason Andrew Keyser. Caitlin Marie Kester. Kennedy Grace Kohler. Maria Anatasova Kimona, magna cum laude. Patience Michelle Rain Corelli. Megan Elizabeth Mekosa, summa cum laude. Kay Jean. Latrice Monique Lampkin. Ethan James Land. Ariana Tapath Landingham. Mallory Anne LaPlante. Jonathan Mikhail Laurel. Cameron R. Lawrence. Harley Rose Ledford, magna cum laude. Jennifer Martinez Lee. Akiria Chantel Linton. Wesley L. Liu. Again, Wesley L. Liu. Emma Ome Janice. James William Lothland. Kenneth Gabriel Lamenzo, summa cum laude. Jordan Naomi Elise Long. Annabelle Lily Longrig. Janice Maribel Lopez. Jessica Nicole Lund, cum laude. Clara Faye Lusby, summa cum laude, Honors College. Josephine Eleanor Lynch. Joseph Andrew Lyons. Leanna Alexis Lyons. Laris Lorraine Machuca, cum laude. Vianney Machuca, magna cum laude. Sofia Alejandra Macias. Liliana Maciel Martinez. Jacob Ray Maldonado. Vanessa Gomez Mares. Henley Elizabeth Mark, summa cum laude. Abigail Jean Marco, magna cum laude. Kelly Veronica Martinez. Laura Alyssa Martinez Salazar. Abigail Elizabeth Mathis. Aubrey Jessie Matthews, cum laude. Sabrina Shante McAllister. Miranda N. McClure. Christian Ray McConnell. Rachel Elizabeth McCoy. Jake Austin McKinney, cum laude. Marianne Mendoza, magna cum laude, Honors College. Jason Anthony Mercado. Timothy R. Miller. Casey Lynn Marie Mitchell. Caitlin Marie Mitchell, cum laude, Honors College. Annabelle Marie Moore. Cara Nye Moore. Yamileth Moreno, cum laude. Madison Ann Morgan. Joanna Ruby Mendoza. Alasia D. Morris. Gregory Scott Moss. Robert Stickley Mount. Marve Bitoda. Bailey Ann Mullen. Sarah Elizabeth Naismith, magna cum laude. Holly Renee Nelson. Gabrielle Renee Newton. Fatima Nino. Kaylee Brianne Norris, magna cum laude. Logan Keat Ocampo. Oganera Blossom Odaro, summa cum laude. Hannah Rebecca Olivares, magna cum laude. Lauren N. Oliver. Yasmin Ontiveros, summa cum laude. Brandy Ortiz. Nadieska E. Ovedo, magna cum laude. Darion Antoinette Patterson. Shawnette Hazel Paysinger. Grayson Huer Peck. Megan Elizabeth Pegg, cum laude. Andrea Perez. Garrett James Peters. Kylie Rose Petty. Ayana Avion Fallisberg. Lindsay Ann Pierce, magna cum laude. Jessica Christine Polk. Kristen Diane Porter. Kelsey Renee Presley. Norma Andrea Puga. Zire L. Pullen. Tyler Patrick Purcell, summa cum laude. Alicia Ramirez. Christine Ramirez. Erica Blake Ramirez, magna cum laude. Gina Jeanette Ramirez. Rosemary Ramirez. Andy J. Ramirez Santos, cum laude. Marvin Jerome Randolph. Delaney Nicole Reed, magna cum laude. Carson Cole Reed, magna cum laude, Honors College. Jennifer Christina Reyes Benitez. Veronica L. Reyes Tello, magna cum laude. Chloe Ann Rios, cum laude. Jacqueline V. Rivera, cum laude. Drew Julio Rocha. Cesar M. Rodriguez. Jacqueline Rodriguez. Nevin Nicole Rodriguez. Jordan T. Rogers. Shane Keith Rose. Ashley Danielle Lachey Ross. Stephanie Michelle Rubin. Christopher Angel Sanchez, magna cum laude. Dustin Teague Sanders. Marcelo Isidore Ruiz Hernandez. Myrna Yolanda Santa Maria. Joseph William Saunders, cum laude. Jorge Israel Segura Jr. Jacob Tanner Seibert, cum laude, Honors College. Bradley Paul Shamp. Zachary William Sheets, summa cum laude, Honors College. Isabel Maria Sierra, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Siller. Kevin Silverio, magna cum laude. Brianna Christine Smith. Christian Edward Smith. Yesenia Soso. Mackenzie Grace Southall. Mary Elizabeth Spicer, cum laude. Monique Tiana Spruill. Emily Ann Starks. Ansley Nicole Stelling, magna cum laude. Angel Brasham Stevens. Knox T. Sterling. Gracie Nicole Stout. Caleb Alexander Taylor. Destiny Shanice Ruth Taylor. Thomas Richard Taylor. Jameson Bailey Teague. Dregston D. Terry. Alexander Lowell Tett, cum laude. Brianna L. Thomas. Christina Nicole Thomas. Ethan Patrick Thompson. Stephen Frederick Tillett. Dylan Mohammed Tolbert. Lola Isabella Toniazzo, cum laude. Genesis Uria. Rebecca Ruby Vargas Alcienega, magna cum laude. Jonathan Christopher Varnum. Vanessa Vega. Mariabel Velasquez. Ulysses Omar Velez. Yurixa Benzor. Alex S. Villanueva, cum laude. Carla Cristina Villarreal. Edward Allen Wachtel III. Savannah L. Wagnon. Joshua Logan Walker. Hannah Michelle Waltrip. William H. Whitledge. Chase Andrew Wigginton. Tabitha Grace Wiles. Jessica Joanna Williams. Kennedy L. Williamson. Jared Michael Willis. Michael Michelle Crystal Christine Wilson, summa cum laude, Honors College. Alyssa Simone Winters. Elisa McKay Woodley, cum laude, Honors College. Dante Tyrese Woods. Abby Marie Wooten. Eric Tyler Wooten. Harrison Scott Yancey. Victoria Lynn Yarbrough, magna cum laude. Zachary Thomas Zavada. Eileen I. Zavala. Jacob Tyler Zimmerman. Michelle Zuniga. Variella S. Zuniga.
All right. Will the graduates please rise? Undergraduates, please move your tassels to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest graduates of Sam Houston State University, congratulations. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Larry Larison, who's president of the Alumni Board of Directors, to say a few words to our newest alumni.
Good morning. I'm Larry Larison, a proud graduate of the class of 1977, and the current president of the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is an honor and a privilege to offer congratulations to you on the distinguished occasion of your graduation and welcome you into the Bearcat family of more than 140,000 living alumni across the nation and around the world. At this time, would all the graduates please rise? It is my distinct honor to induct you into membership of the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association, conferring upon you the full privileges and the responsibilities appertaining to your alumni status. Congratulations. You may now be seated. Please accept our gifts of a one-year complimentary membership and the alumni lapel pin located in your graduation tube to wear and show your Bearcat pride wherever you go. Let us help you with alumni networks and with the alumni in your region to build new Bearcat connections and memories. Together, we can help sculpt the future of this great institution. Congratulations, and eat 'em up, cats.
Graduates, we are so proud of you. Congratulations on what the diploma is that you worked so hard to earn, and it will fundamentally change your future. Please take time to celebrate this important accomplishment in your life. Now, as you go and write the rest of your story. Remember that you were a Bearcat, and be proud to share that loudly with others. We cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. To conclude today's events, will you please stand and join Dr. Renfro in singing the alma mater? The words can be found on page 3 of your program. At the conclusion of the alma mater, please remain standing while the platform party exits.